Good morning. Let me share with you about this upcoming season. Over the last few days, I have not been able to sleep. I've been waking up about 2:30 in the morning. And the last couple of nights, the dreams have been intense. And I want to share with you a dream that I had last night. My dreams are normally about spiritual warfare because I've been called in this season to be an intercessor. So I'm used to the spiritual warfare dreams, but this one was intense. I woke up tired from this dream, and I dreamed that I was helping an elderly lady. She had called me, and she told me that someone that she was married to was supposed to take her to a doctor's appointment or something, but he didn't do it in time, and I'm assuming in the dream that she passed away because he didn't take her to the hospital in time. He finds out that she had talked to me. So he comes to my house and knocks on the door. And when I opened the door, I recognized his face. It was somebody that I actually knew in real life. But he happened to be about 8 or 9 feet tall. He was a giant. So I remember having these small scissors in my hand, and I said, there's no way I could fight him because I know he's come to kill me. So he comes in the house, and I just remember taking the scissors and I got to kill this giant. And I remember sticking them in his head with the scissors, and the scissors would not move. And he was just rubbing on his head like he was enjoying me sticking him in the head. So I said, you know what? I'm going to stick him in his heart. I tried to stick him in his heart, and his heart was so hard that the scissors wouldn't even go in. So I'm saying to myself, well, I'm a child of God. I'm in right standing with God. I know God is about to show up. But I'm looking around, and I didn't see God showing up anywhere to help me to fight this battle. So I go and I run out of the house, and I run next door, and there's a barn there, a tin barn. And I stand on top of the barn. I get on top of the roof of the barn, and I'm standing there, and here comes the giant. He's standing beside me or in front of me laughing. So we're looking at each other. Then I'm saying to myself, oh my God, he is about to kill me. So I'm looking around for God. God still isn't showing up. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, Jehovah Jireh. And then the giant starts laughing. And I'm looking around after I say Jehovah Jireh, and still nothing. But as soon as the giant tried to say Jehovah Jireh to mock me, he slips off the top of the barn, and I watch him, and his neck break. And he's down, and he's still not dead, but his neck is broken. He just doing like this. And then I jump off of the roof, and I jump into, I was trying to get these keys to get the right key to get in the car. And somehow I just get in the car, and I'm wondering, how did I get in the car when I couldn't find the right key? But somehow I just supernaturally got in the car, and I drove off. So I woke up from this dream, and I prayed on this dream. And he was speaking to me. He was like, listen, this is going to be a serious season. And you cannot just expect me to show up. You got to open your mouth. And you got to call on me. You cannot even attempt to rely on the things that you think is going to get you out of a situation. Your money, your experience, your time. There are some things in your life, including my life, that can only be handled by God. Romans chapter 10 verse 13 tells us, those who call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. We have to open our mouths. Sometimes we feel like as Christians, all we got to do is believe. Let me tell you something. Everybody that's saved ain't safe. You have to do more than believe. The righteous open their mouth. In the book of Matthew, in the book of Luke, it says what comes out of your mouth is what's in your heart. And if you believe in your heart that Jesus is your Lord and Savior, and that God is your protector, then you're going to confess it with your mouth. Because even in that moment, I was doing everything that I could in that dream. But until I opened my mouth and said, Jehovah Jireh, that's when God showed up.